Hey friends, it has been a full day here. I bet it has been a full day for you. Wanted to get a daily bread off to you earlier, but some things came up. So I am getting it off to you now. Our reading for today is coming from John, the Gospel of John, chapter 15, starting with verse 15. And it says this: "If you love me, you will keep my commandments. And I will ask the Father, and he will give you another advocate to be with you forever. This is the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it neither sees him nor knows him. You know him because he abides with you, and he will be in you. I will not leave you orphaned. I am coming to you. In a little while the world will no longer see me, but you will see me. Because I live, you also will live. On that day you will know that I am in my Father, and you in me, and I in you. They who have my commandments and keep them are those who love me. And those who love me will be loved by my Father. And I will love them and reveal myself to them." Judas, not Iscariot, said to them, "Lord, how is it that you will reveal yourself to us and not to the world?" Jesus answered him, "Those who love me will keep my word, and my Father will love them, and we will come to them and make our home with them. Whoever does not love me does not keep my words, and the word that you hear is not mine, but is sent from the Father, or is from the Father who sent me. I have said these things to you while I am still with you, but the Advocate, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, will teach you everything, and remind you of all that I have said to you. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not let them be afraid. You heard me say to you, I am going away and I am coming to you. If you loved me, you would rejoice that I am going to the Father, because the Father is greater than I. And now I have told you this before it occurs, so that when it does occur, you may believe. I will no longer talk much with you, for the ruler of this world is coming. He has no power over me, but I do as the Father has commanded me, so that the world may know I love the Father." Today has been a full day of ministry here at Bethlehem, but also I think a full day for a lot of people. Governor Reynolds came on and is opening up more things, and that's great for some people and they're excited, and that terrifies other people. And we've got people that are happy because new things are happening in their world, and we've got people that are grieving because they've lost loved ones, and it just feels kind of like a roller coaster today. And I'm wondering, in the midst of our roller coaster life, where you're finding kind of your center and where you're finding your peace, or if you're feeling like you might have lost some of that. So I wonder if tonight, because often our minds spin the most at night, if before you go to bed tonight, you can help think of a couple things. Jesus taught us to love the Lord our God and to love our neighbor as ourselves. And I think whatever comes in the days ahead, whether that's new and exciting or scary and unknown or a mixture of both, I think if we remember those two things, we're going to be okay, and we're going to have peace. Love God, love your neighbor. So maybe that means things don't go back to normal right away. Maybe it means it does. What does loving your neighbor look like? Even if we start to be able to gather for church, which I still think is not for a while, not everyone's going to be able to come back. Some people are going to have to stay home to stay safe. How do we love our neighbors when we can't be together? How do we love our neighbors in the midst of our fear? How do we love our neighbors and share our joy? Love God. Love neighbor. We can get so overwhelmed with all the stuff of COVID and all the news and the constant stories, and this side says this and this side, the other side says something else, and your head just kind of starts to spin. But I wonder if we can cling to those two things. If we remember what God taught us. Love God. Love your neighbor. And then, when you do those things, God brings peace. Maybe it's not that confusing. Maybe it's simpler than we're making it. That's my 2 cents, dear ones. I hope you have a blessed night. Find some peace, find some rest. Love God and love your neighbor. Take care, friends. See you tomorrow.